Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. Mike Foltynewicz is ready to go as the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate, Alex Tucker. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swinging. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Dunn ranging forward. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Foltynewicz hails from the prairie state of Illinois. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. His career line with Foltynewicz, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dunn moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Ryan Shea.
Up next for the Buccos, Ryan Shea. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
To 1-2 now. Fouled off. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even at 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Fouled away. And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Another payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Cox, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swung on and missed. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Anthony Banda, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Stepping up now, Chad Dunn. He'll lead things
Leading
off here in the
for
bottom
the
half
Braves,
of the first.
the center fielder, Chad Dunn.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
I'll admit I'm a little concerned about Freddie Freeman right now. I mean, this is a guy that hit over 320 last season, so it's definitely surprising to see his average where it is right now. It's still early though, so I do think he can come out of this. He just needs to string some good games together.
Now in the box, Dansby Swanson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
What you want the guys at the top of the order to do, set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Shields ranging back. Still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 11 for him on the season. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
This guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Stepping up to the plate, Ozzie Albies. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 1-1. A 1-0 delivery. He's running, and he pops it up back behind second base. Tucker takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Yohan Camargo.
And the next in is Yohan Camargo. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Turned on down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average.
Standing in now, Steven Souza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Freeman on second, Camargo on at first with 2 down. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Three and 1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. But Atlanta both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tony Babb, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. This is foul right side. Line drive to left. Acuna is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
So striding in, Colin Moran. First pitch on its way. Seared down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 12, Corey Dickerson.
So digging in now, Corey Dickerson, his career line with Boltonevich. He's 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Two out, nobody on. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Bucs have struck for a run, it's now a 2-1 score.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Batting in.
Stepping in now, James Shields, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he drops it.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
A high fastball is in there.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And this pitch runs in and hits him, but not before he swings through it. Not sure what he was thinking about that time, but it's 1-2 now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Souza is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Bucks get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Braves 2 and the Pirates 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Right there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Cox finds it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Now at the plate, Mike Foltynewicz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Popped up. Tucker over to his left. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 12, Chad Dunn.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chad Dunn. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get complete. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Dansby Swanson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 2 full. It's the Braves 2 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now batting, Alex Tucker. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Tucker.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Winker.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
In now, Ryan Shea.
The first baseman.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Albies brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Anthony Cox.
Digging in, Anthony Cox. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. Here's a slider up and in for ball 1. 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Souza is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Welcome back as the Braves look to get their bats going here in the third, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Striding into the box, Ronald Acuna. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Acuna leads off first with 1 away. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Stays alive, still 0-2. A ball strikes now.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand one. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Striding in, Tony Babb comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tony Babb.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. At the plate, Colin Moran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. A bouncer to the left side. Camargo's got it over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In now, Johan Camargo. He's set
Leading
to
up
lead us
for
off
the
in the
Braves,
home half of the fourth
the
inning.
third baseman, Johan Camargo.
First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hopped up. Shea moving to his left. One away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
Now to the plate, Steven Souza looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The catcher, number 4, Sandy León.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy León. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy León. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. Shea is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in, James Shields. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Shields.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to first. Freeman's got it, and a step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 53, Anthony Banda.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anthony Banda. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fastball just inside. Now the 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Count still full. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Tucker 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Swanson waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. So stepping in, Mike Foltynewicz. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Chad Dunn. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. The 1-0. Chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Foltynewicz aboard here at first with nobody out. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less. I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's set and the pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Settling in now, Ronald Acuna. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Moran makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Freeman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Changeup, little bit inside, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Freeman has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Popped up. Frazier is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Braves on top, 3-2. Adam Frazier will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. It's 1-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 1-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, and the Pirates have come back to tie the game at 3. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Your
Dallas
attention,
Keuchel
please.
takes over on the
Now
mound here
pitching
with
for
nobody out
Braves.
in the 6th inning.
Number 60, Dallas Keuchel. The first baseman.
Into the
number 10,
box, Ryan Shea. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
High and away, not close. 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with the bases empty, you don't
Now
feel
batting.
bad about walking
The
that
catcher,
guy. He's capable
Anthony.
of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Cox. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now a snap move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Here he comes on 2-0. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Souza going back. Gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now 5-3.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Tony Babb.
Cody.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off
right
the
fielder,
plate,
number
batter was
19,
able to keep his hands inside
Colin
that baseball and drive it up the
Moran.
middle.
In now, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Camargo has a play. He's got it one away.
The center fielder, number 12, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Babb, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 2-2. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Shield.
Stepping in now, James Shields, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is in.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3 runs already home here. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 53.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Banda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he gets ahead 0-1. high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Pirates 5 and the Braves 3. So striding forward now, Ozzie Albies. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. On the ground to the left side. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Ready for another shot now. Johan Camargo, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hard hit toward the hole, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
And that's a base hit right there on
a hanging 2-strike changeup. And that's what we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly.
Nice job by the offensive player.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Frazier ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The catcher, number 4. Sandy Leon.
Digging in, Sandy Leon. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher, number 60, Dallas.
Tyler Flowers will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Tyler Flowers.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Dickerson's there, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They're still down 5-3. Back here at SunTrust Park, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Shane Carl is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
The Braves, number 51, Shane.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alex Tucker. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Alex Tucker.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box, Adam Frazier. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Tucker stands at second with no outs. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that misses. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready once again, Ryan Shea. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. In the air out toward right field. Souza is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Anthony Cox will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 home is a heater in there for a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Tony Babb. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Edgar Santana gets the call from the pitcher on the mound and start the home 7th.
Edgar Santana.
Leading off the inning, Chad Dunn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and 1 strike. He pulls this one into right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Dansby Swanson. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Ronald Acuna. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Acuna at second with 2 down. Line drive to center field. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Milton Tavares has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 9, Milton Tavares.
Stepping in, Colin Moran. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Colin Moran.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty B, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The center fielder, number 12.
Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Tavares is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
a 2-1 home. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Standing in now, James Shields, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runners on the move for second. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucks bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon. Arodys Vizcaíno is going to come on in relief, as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 38, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Elias Diaz will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out, number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Alex Tucker.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Alex Tucker. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Vizcaíno, 30 years of age. He's a 9-year major league vet. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Pirates strand a couple, and it remains 5-3. Felipe Vasquez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 73,
Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Ozzie Albies.
He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but this will be gloved out there at second, as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Nope.
2-1. Now the 2-1 count. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one.
Now
the
batting,
bullpen has
right
looked
fielder,
sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter.
Souza.
These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Vasquez playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Too high, ball 3.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson's there, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jesse Biddle enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Number 63, Jesse Biddle. Now catching and batting ninth,
Adam Frazier will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take it back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's set, and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This is line to left. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Stepping in now, Ryan Shea, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Souza has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
now batting, catcher, Anthony Cox.
Ready for another chance, Anthony Cox. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Frazier, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
At the plate, Tony Babb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
To the right side and through, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up Colin Moran. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just misses for ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 goes back up the middle and into center field. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
The center fielder, number 12, Corey Dickerson.
Johnny Ventures enters the game with one gone
please.
in the top of inning number 9.
Pitching for the Braves, number 48, Johnny Ventures.
Corey Dickerson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. First delivery to him on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. Runners are at first and second with one away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Hit on the ground to third. Camargo brings it in over to Albies. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, James Shields as the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 9-3 game now.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That could be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Kevin Newman will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Drive to left. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Alex Tucker, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
To short. Swanson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Pirates lead it 10-3. Richard Rodriguez, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Richard Rodriguez.
Stepping in for the Braves, Brian Holiday. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Holiday.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit.
The center fielder, number 12, Chad Dunn.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Chad Dunn. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Two balls and a strike. Holiday at second, Dunn at first with no outs. Their count now at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna,
as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Tucker is there, and he's got it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Moran makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now
that's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies shoots this one to first, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
10-4, the final in this game. Pittsburgh rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Anthony Banda earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.